So guys, right now I want to talk you about the power of using groups, markers and flags while color grading or color correcting wherever you are in your color phase. And we're gonna switch program or better project, going into project manager and opening our blue project. So there we are, you will have media offline, and by going on media, as always, we want to relink the clips. So going to folder to blue and press OK, it will find all our media. We have our edited timeline with the audio. And right now, what I want to do is just, locate all my similar media and create groups, because maybe when I'm color grading I want to focus my attention with this lady in blue on all these clips, and so with this will be great another method to use the remote versions as we saw. But maybe we don't want to stick with the remote version, we just want to use groups. Just the use of groups, it's pretty easy. We just have to select all the clips that we want to group in that specific way. We just have to do that one time, and by selecting them all, I can just click with the right click of my mouse and choose to add them in current group. So by grouping them, they will take this little chain symbol, and by going into clips, I can just change that group by going to group 1, and I can just press on the group, select them all again, and I can rename that group by going into groups and press rename. So I'll say blue. And the cool thing about that is that by using groups, you will just be showing wherever it placed on timeline the clips from that specific grade. So by going there and going into groups, I see the group blue. If I didn't want to use group anymore, I can just see all clips, and again, I maybe want to do another group with this rapper guy, maybe all this, and yeah, I think it's done, and press there and say add into a new group, and this group it's a rapper guy. And if I want to show just this, I can go there into my grouped clip, and I can say just I want to see the rapper guy clips, or maybe I want to switch just to the blue clips. That's a really fast way to grade them, and in that way you can also use as a match, a working match, the remote grade, if all this comes from the same source, as in this case. And then we can continue grouping, or we can just mark them. Maybe I want to mark just the close-ups. I like this one, and this one, and maybe this one too, and this too. And I can not use groups, but use marks or flags. We have clip colors and we have flags, and this works in the exact same way, with the difference that I can find them to on my edit. I can place them to on my edit, so I can place marks and marking point even there, and flags, and I can change them from there or from the color panel. So the importance of flags is that maybe you want to use flags to specify that some clips need adjustments. So I'm flagging these ones because I want the adjustment just on these ones, and when I'm done I can just remove them from groups, or I can just clear the flag or clear the clip color, whatever I had there, and yeah, whatever, I can use them in that way. But the importance of groups is just to be organized. So when you are doing something to one clip. It's pretty different from the grade, because when I work with remote or local version, I know that by doing something to this clip remotely, I will be working also on all the other clips from the same source. But the group is just about organizing them in the color timeline. So as said, I can go into clips, and another thing is that now I'm talking about groups, but I can also group my clips in another way, like with just graded clips. Just obviously I didn't grade things, so nothing shows up. Just with clips with Fusion composition, with the ungraded clips, so everyone. The modified clips on the last 1 hour, the unrendered clips, the flagged clips, so any flag maybe, because I want to see all the flags that I put on, and I want to focus just on this. Maybe the marked clips, if I used a few markers. I didn't use markers now. Markers are great also because differently from flags flag the whole clip, but markers stand for a specific point. Maybe I want to say on a specific frame there, I want to make a change. So I can put a marker there, I can rename it, and I can change also the color of this marker. And the marker, it's, basically for the timeline, it's basically made for it. You can also see it there by pressing timeline. But yeah, you want to stick with groups and flags when you're working with the color graded. By clicking there on this little arrow, there are lots of things to work on. Group, track, noise reduction, open effects. It's great for you if you start using this in the clean way and the right way, because just by doing this you'll be really organized, and yeah, you'll have a smart type of work while you're color correcting or color grading. And I can keep doing this forever. Like, I don't know, now I want to focus just on these exteriors, really dark exteriors. So I have this one, this is really dark too. This is marked, but it's dark too, so I can create another group. So by going to groups, I can add into a new group and say dark, and then going to clips and going to my grouped and going to dark, and I have all the dark ones. So that's a really great way to start working using groups. I hope you understand it well, and it's great to group all similar clips from maybe a same location. It's a great thing if I have if you have just a short film or a project that have some interior shots and some exterior shots. You can also use it in that way. You can group clips from different time of the day, so that you're grading just the clips from the exteriors at 7 p.m. and then you're grading the interiors at night, and you group it all there, and you have it all there. And as always, you can erase that. You can create tons of group and jump into them whatever you want. And by doing this, obviously won't attach our edit part. The edit remains the same as it was. So that's it. So start using group, that's great, and start organizing well your timeline, because this one, it's a time saver and it will help you being super organized during your color correction or color grading phase, whatever it is.